right. And hello there. And hello there.
Can I help you? Right.
And here we go. I think we could just kill any of these things for this particular quest. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I should read the quest. Buzzbucks. Crawler legs. Oh, I wonder if that actually takes... I think there's actually a thing called crawler. Tide crawler. I'll try a few of these. $87, $84, $81. Huh. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be worth very much. Crawler meat. I try attacking sometimes. Oh, okay. I think all this time I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Yeah, well, whatever. We'll get this. That's the button I want. Just you can't see the animation from behind, you know what I mean? Not like when a character's taking a swing. You know, there's kind of two distinct, you know, like watch this guy. It's so easy to see. But from behind the bear, I guess it moves around, but it's hard to tell if that's a defensive movement or an offensive movement. I'll get used to it. I gotta start remembering to help other people, too. I am forgetting to do that. Concentrating so much on myself. But I do have some really kind of nice buffs here for people. You know, anything to help. I'm not getting what I need off these guys. Interesting. Like, where are the crawlers? I think they're on the, they're like up here. But yeah, no, not for this low level thing. Because the box is right. The box is right here, isn't it? Yeah, right there. So I thought it was these guys. Because it's such a kind of a low-level quest here at the beginning. No, it's too far away. I don't like going in the water at this level. But I was thinking I want to stay in bear form as much as possible, because when I switch out to heal myself, I'm losing hit points, I'm losing armor class, a lot of armor class. And it's a really dangerous thing to do, is what I was thinking. And that makes, yeah. Every time you go out, you're just exposing yourself. You can heal yourself, but I mean, I think if I'm going to be healing myself, I should do it in the top 25% of my bar. Because I'm not exposing myself when I'm down here to crits and, just big damage. I want to expose myself when I'm up here. And because bear form is instant, who cares when you do it? You're going to lose a second or two, but you're going to survive. So, I think I'll have to do that. Like 75%, 70%, depending upon the situation, of course. But I'm not getting what I need from these guys. They're all, are those young too? See, here we go. This is one of those points, and I think I should put one of those on and one of those on. Boom, and then switch back. And am I still attacking? Yep, I'm still attacking without having to do anything. Yeah. Okay. 9. Now I'm not attacking because that was a distance attack. Staying in melee range is going to be important too in certain situations. Huh, this is going to be fun. I'm understanding now why they call this a utility class. It's just like got all these different things it can do, but you got to learn what those are. Huh. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, I am gonna. Oh, okay. I just need regular crawler legs. All right. I will stay here on level 10s. Keep trying to figure this stuff out. Level 10's not bad. I'm getting some trash. I think sometimes these things are worth quite a bit. Put the quest thing up there. Clam meats are, of course, something different. Crawler meat, that's a part of the quest as well. Right. So let's just start collecting these guys. And keep any opportunity for the mall available all the time. Ooh, food. Do I want to lose my rage? Nah. I can come back. Nobody takes those. Yeah, these are spaced out nicely, It's, come back. All right. suppose I should. Like, those guys run really fast though. Could I use? Oh, that's where you use growl. Ah. What's the range? Melee range. That's really tough sometimes. You can't really use it as a anti-runaway thing. I mean, in some rare circumstances, you have to be really right on it. But I suppose it's a potential. Oh no. Sorry, dude. At least you're not in the Western Plaguelands or the Eastern Plaguelands. Alright, level 11. Pump out a maul. Bang. And another. Nice. Okay. I want to see which goes up or down faster. They're about the same. But that makes sense. I don't have any, buffs to spirit or anything like that. And +2 is nice, I suppose. That will get better, but it's never going to be great. It's as I level, it's diminishing returns. But not bad. Not bad. Oh no. One of these guys. Can I do it? 14. No, I'm going to save that because I like to just run down the beach. It's like one of the last things I do before I leave this area. I just kind of one long run down the beach. Do the north ones first, and then do these ones as I'm kind of leaving the zone, or shortly before, kind of my last scouring of the zone. Because each creature takes a quest space, and you want to have a lot of free space to do all of them. I mean. And the last one is really high level too, so to be safe doing it by yourself. Oftentimes you'll meet people down there though. Oops, okay. Oh, that's nice. Let me place that one. That guy. I want to see how much this stuff is worth. These guys here, fish bones. 1.5. 16. 22, 45. Armor is starting to be worth a little bit more. And that was just cloth. Starting to kind of leave the trash zones. I'm gonna run at these guys. I really probably should pop off. I gotta get in the habit of doing that. And also having Fords on. See, it doesn't look like he's attacking there. You know what I'm saying? Interesting. Ooh, running into his own species. Oh, did he get any? Nope, he did not. All right. 2 more to go. And Maul. Come back here. Where do you think you're going? Yeah. Do that. Do that. Do that.
I'm out of range.
0.
Not enough.
Oh, yeah. I really don't think I'm going to be using that very often. Although I do want to help people out as much as I possibly can, so I got to get in the habit of buffing people with Mark of the Wild. Thorns doesn't really last long enough. If I see him, oh God, you don't want to Thorns people unless they ask for it, because they might not want threat. No, and you're kind of forcing it on them. You know. So, but Mark of the Wild, nice. Just all those added attributes. You know, it's tiny little wolf, but it does add up. You know, it could save people's lives. Extra 20 hit points, basically. So I got to get in the use of putting thorns on me and putting wilds on other people. And one more. I think I'll burn off this maul. Yeah, that's maul actually adds, you know, there's no cooldown. And 15 rage when you know, it's like a fighter, a warrior. You know, when you get the rage up, you can really kind of let loose. And then you kind of shitty when it's not there. So getting that rage up as we move along, I think it's going to be really important and very nice. And then these guys, I got to remember to do them before I get too low. And then I can switch back in. I'm still fighting. And, you know, although I'm not getting a lot of mana back while I'm fighting, it is coming back a bit. And I'm sure there's probably something in the talents to increase that. You know, most classes have something like that where you're continuing, you know, you have a little 20% buff or 10 on how fast you get that back. That's not an option for us, but you still get a little bit back. Yeah. My bard's going up slowly. You know, this is just trash kills for me. But I'm gonna spend a little while here getting ahead of the game, making money up to 30. To buy some armor.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I can't do that guy. Because that's going to make a huge difference. Where am I going? Oh, there's the box. And... Hello, Whizbang. Yeah, hello. You fixed it.
This is Whizbang, by the way. Thanks a lot. Hey, you wouldn't want to fix another one, would you?
Sure. Trying to make a gnome voice. Thresher eyes, we can do that. 10 silver. Oh, wow. I didn't realize these are worth so much. Oh, that's excellent. Gotta go in the water for those guys, though. Gotta be careful about drowning then. And we have no, well, we have a 30-yard range come to the surface spell. So let's see what level those guys are. 10 silver, that could really buy it. And then the next ones are going to be even higher, right? Right? Yeah, going to be higher. And these guys are 14th. Or thereabouts. Let's see if I can see another one. I would prefer if they were 13. But I think we could do 14. Um, 12. 14. 12. Okay. That is perfect. Hello, you. Yeah. Hit that. Go back to the bear and back at it. All right. Oh, shoot. Okay. Looks like we're going to be out here for a while, which is fine. Get a rhythm down here at 14, so I got to be a little bit more careful. I want to start in... Yeah, I want to start in Elf. I want to start in Elf and get run over by the boat. Die with an audience. All right. Okay. It's begun without me. Yeah. Blinking red. Put another one of those on. Put another one of those out. Get back into that, and it's still blinking red, so I'm still hitting them. And come out with one of those. Put one of those. Back. Oh, not enough mana. Okay, I gotta go for it then. Oh. Okay. Yeah, switching back and forth costs too much mana. So I have to let it go down even further. I gotta knock them down farther before I switch. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Although that was a 14. And he snuck up on me. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what we'll tell everybody. Okay, there's a 12. Although 14s are probably going to have a better drop rate. Yeah, one lovable enemy. Yeah. Yes. Yes. What's this guy? 14 again. Swim a little bit and see if there's any other options. What's this guy? 12. Yeah. And he's a little closer to the surface, so I'll probably be able to hit him. I gotta stay in the water though. Oh wait, come out. 9. Oops, no, I'm back into 4. I'm gonna hit him with Wrath. Bang. That. And like that. Okay. Yeah, for these one-off things, I think the non, going back to Elf to get that initial hit on them. For ranged, when the things are really spread out and the level is not a huge threat, but is something that I should notice. Starting off like this is important. Oh wow, he's way down there. 13. I can swim down a little bit. Hit him with that. Come up to the surface. Do a quick Wrath. Do a heal over time. Switch to bear. And go into attack mode. I like the other heal over time better. Just longer. But that one I have to do before. That 2-second load is too much. And I'm still attacking? No, I'm not. Shit. Yeah, Oh, I should put that up on my bar. Right? I don't have that on my top bar. Where should I put that? I'm going to put that one. I'm going to put that one F9. I'm going to put one there, yeah. And I only have 2 of those. And F12 for water. Or whatever drinks. Yeah, I should have had that before up here. Although, I wanted both places. Yeah, I wanted both places because, what is it? This one. Because they're really close to each other that way, and I can kind of choose. Do both if I want, because that gives me 14, 14, 14, 14. I noticed that before. They do work in unison. I do this one. You know, I punch that one and then go into bear form. No, I want it like, oh, I had that wrong. Okay, I want this one here. Here. And I'm going to bring these two down. Keep that there. Because this way, I can do this in bear form. And hit that one really easy, I think. No, actually, it'd be closer to 7. Well, I'm going to try it like that. I'm trying to think of multiple options for things. Now they're both in the same 6 and F9. Right. So they're on both bars in the same place. So no matter which bar I'm in, I'm hitting the same button at the same, always. Once again, that's one of those things that, you know, I'm just getting older. And I don't have immediate reaction time anymore. And it's nice for my brain memory, knowing where all the buttons are at all times and having them in the same place. So that's a good idea, I think. We'll try it out, like everything. You're next on my list, sir. I wonder if there's any way to know what your mana is when you're in bear form. Some button you can do? I mean, I can't use any kind of external thing to find that out. I'll have to keep my eye on mana low. Unless I find some way to do that on, you know. Au natural. Okay. Oh, man. Shoot, I don't like 14s. Especially in the water. I'm just, you know, I cannot get away here. That's the thing. When you fight out here, it's like a one and done. So I'm going to look for something else in a 14. And I know everybody's laughing. Coward. And it's still kind of a vulnerable stage, trying to learn the class. I'm just broke as hell, you know, trying to save up money to buy a little bit of armor, you know, to take advantage of what I do have. So, screw you. I'm doing this my way. All right, 13. That's what I'm going for. And a 12 is a backup if this guy doesn't have it. I mean, I still lose. I'm losing health pretty fast. You know, if you make a little mistake, going down that fast, you know, and you're out here in the water. Like another one of those beasts comes sneaking up on me right now. You get the picture. You know of whence I speak. All right, where'd that 12 go? Oh, somebody killed him. Yeah, you took my thing. Or is that my thing? No, that's at 14. Ah, shoot. Oh, where's the box anyway? I know it's further north here. Buzzbox 411. Yeah, it's north of Aberdeen on the beach. I think it's I think it's around up here. I think. But the beach is nice because it's kind of, except for the threshers and one or two murloc camps, it's like the interstate. You know, there's just the beach is always pretty clear of red creatures. You have rabbits back there, which I want to take a look at as well to see if they're safe for me to do in quantity, because I need 20 of them. But I'm not sure yet. We'll finish this quest here. I should start off with Wrath. I want to get as much damage as possible before I switch into bear form, because then I can keep bear form longer. Sort of. Boy, I wish I had. I need that longer hot. Yeah, the regrowth is just so superior to the rejuvenation in a fight. I mean, it's really expensive, and those first 85 to 100 heals are wasted. But 98 over 21 seconds, it's just those slow little ticks that last long enough for a goodly part of any fight. But that 120 mana, I am getting low. That means I can't switch back and forth as fast. So it's kind of a one-off thing. Whereas this I can come back out because it's not going to use up all that much mana. But I don't like coming out. I want the least amount of time out of bear form. Because you're so exposed when you're an elf. Yeah, man, wow. Learning as we go. Learning as we go. That doesn't take very much, 35. And the mana, Mark of the Wild is 50. Those are a lot less than some other buffs, you know, that like priests and stuff have. It's going to be pretty pricey, you know, like stamina and stuff. Or even the armor for Warlock is, you know, it's pricey. But that's pretty cheap. So in a crowd, I can give that out to a lot of people really fast. Instacast. Alright. So I'm going to start off with the Wrath. Hit that real fast. Do the little guy. And get in. Yeah, I mean, it lasts for a few seconds. It's alright, you know, but it runs out too soon in a fight. And I can't use the regrowth now because that 2 seconds is just way too long. I mean, it's alright for a healing touch because that's bang, instant heals back. But, you know, for what it is. Although it's, it's 200 health. Whereas this is only 100. But yeah, it's no, actually, thinking about it, no, it is better. Well, no, it's only 55 mana. I mean, this is initial is 100, man. And it does a lot, and then it keeps you fighting. But if you're out of mana, and I'm never gonna have a lot of mana. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting run for however long it lasts. Because I'm going to have to decide a lot of things as I play. I do know right now that I need armor. I mean, that's just a must. Maybe I should screw the heal over time. Just go for healing touch. And I'm back. Back to fighting again. It's only 55 mana. I come back out and I'm pretty good. I think the buzz box is somewhere close. I still need one more. So I'll go for this guy. I'm gonna try that. F8 is nice and easy to hit too. I don't think I need it this time. There we go. And if I can, get a bit of armor and feeling a little bit more confident, I can take on those 14s, 14 things, things that are higher level, 1 or 2 level higher, if I have my rage bar full. If I can get to the point where, you know what I mean? Where the tank, excuse me, the tank can keep that roll going. They're just ripping through stuff. I don't know if that's possible with a druid. I'm assuming that it's similar, but how level these guys? And I have plenty of. Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'll be coming back up here, so I'm actually going to try this one. The seers could be a problem, because I'll have to pull them away from the gang. I don't want to go in there and fight that guy, not with the other ones close by, and they're range, so I can't call them out very easy. I have to run away, drag them with me. The coast runners, God, that's 14 though too. Now I'm gonna wait. I like to do those things in these quests in clumps, and I think there's 3 of them along the North Shore. I think. I want to find the next box, buzz box. I don't think it's behind me, is it? No, it isn't. I think it's up here somewhere. Well, I'm gonna do the Winter Spring River while I'm up here anyway. Oh, there it is. The Cliff Spring River. Whilst I'm up here. Ich snort the vomiting, but where's the ale? What? Oh, he's on the road, so you shouldn't have any trouble finding it near the bridge. Gnome, drunk gnome.
This one needs Moonstalker fans. 6 of them.
Moonstalker fans. I don't know about fangs of those guys. Honestly, I think it takes the juveniles too, because this is still kind of a low-level quest. So let's look for those real fast. If there's any juveniles around. Thistles, those guys are 11 now. Okay, and the rabbits are up here too. I'll take a look at the rabbits. What's this guy here? Sneaking up on me. 11. And 11. Keep my eye out for the rabbits. And head over to the the river here, and I'm gonna check out all the levels of everything. It's kind of a scouting run. 12. It's another one of the turtles. One of these turtles doesn't work. They never finished it. Armor crate. Ooh, that's exciting. Come on. What do we get? Laced mail gloves. Shoot, can't use it. Oh well. 13th levels, they might be worth, half a silver. That's not bad. Yeah, this is the one that's turned on. Yeah, I think there's one that's kind of sitting by itself out alone. And it's like one of those things that, because the end of the design work was so rushed, I think it was one of those things that they just never finished. Or it was, a McGovern, what do they call them? Moonstalker Runt. Yeah, that's definitely a go. And see if I can get my rhythm down here. I'm gonna start off with the Wrath, because it's a long spell. Get that guy off in the meantime. Put one of those on. Go to bear form and knock him on the nose. 29.2 right now. Mitigation. Not bad. Work on. I'm gonna work on keeping my my rage up here. So I'm just gonna start knocking heads. But I am also going to keep an eye on my surroundings. Okay, there's a thistle, a rabbit, and he's 14. I'm back to the sea. 14. I don't think I want to start doing that yet, unless I can find 13s. I'll go for the 13s, but I just don't want to waste time. And, that is that the 2% chance per bear that things go wrong. And 2% is too high for me right now. There's just other things I can do, and it's not worth it. 15 for those guys. So that comes out. Sample in a jar. For all you fish fans. Whoa. Did I just say fish? Well, I am in the water. Fish. Salmon for me. I had some last night. What else am I doing here? What other quest can I get here? The Moonstalker fans. As I work my way back. Oh, I forgot to turn that guy in too. Actually, I want to do that before I get a level, because that's probably going to turn gray soon. It's not a big deal. It won't be all that. Probably a couple of monsters worth of experience. Well, let's work our way back and look for Moonstalkers. And we'll investigate the situation of completing the red crystal, because I really do want to work on that quest. I want to get it going, because I know it's a chain, and it should be done with all the other stuff that I'm doing now. I'm just afraid of going back into the woods. There's those caves. There's really a lot of trees and dips and wrinkles in the land that think like, I mean, you saw it last time I was back there. It's just like, it's dangerous, and I think sometimes it's best to work your way along the cliff, from a ways away, and kind of work your way to it instead of just straight back at it. You know what I mean? Like coming at it from down here, or coming up from there instead of just going straight across, because you run into so many of those moonkin near the caves. It's thick. Well, you have a variety of animals. You have bear and moonkin, and so they have really different kinds of paths. So when they're designing things like this, you have a moonkin over here and a moonkin over here, and they might get close to each other, but generally they don't cross each other's area. But when you have two different animals, like a bear and one of those moonkins, they're when the designers put them out here, because I've actually done some game with another game, some just fun design work. You actually put them, so that their zones will cross each other. And that's not, even taking into consideration pats and stuff like that. So that's what makes that area back there so dangerous. Is there's just a concentration of all these different paths that they're taking, and then respawns and backspawns, and it can get really dangerous. Even if they're a level or two below you, when you're walking around with 268 hit points, and they're knocking out and they're knocking out 28 damage or something like that. What's happened to me? Well, they're even 12. These guys are a couple levels lower than me. But if you get two of those things on you, and they're hitting you for that kind of damage, 26 critical, and you're dealing with this many hit points, and running away is even more dangerous, because your chances of catching even more animals exist. Sometimes you just have to fight it out in those situations, and if you can't do it, so math becomes a real issue in those situations. And when I'm just standing here and looking back there, the math is against you, because they're not even rendering back here. There's all kinds of little red dots back there that you can't see. You know, and you're trying to dodge, you're trying to get around these caves and stuff. It's just like it's a mess back there. But we're going to do it anyway. Because that's why we're here. All right. I'm going to turn this quest in first, though. Get rid of these guys, because I have a feeling I'm going to get a lot of... I'm going to get a lot of trash, because I'm going to be killing a lot of things over time back there. Where's this quest turn? Oh, I think that's the head guy up here, back here, I think. Yeah. All right. Weaponsmith. He can fix any broken stuff I might have. Okay. Fix those and sell all the stuff. I'm up to almost 50 silver now. I should look at the leather armor. Where is that guy? I think he's back here. Is this leather? Tournament talent, clothier. I think there's a leather guy out here. Leather. Oh, that's just supply. Leather. Oh, leather armor and supplies. Let's see what this guy's got.
My goods are of the highest
Yeah,
quality.
12th level. Oh, yeah, this is going to make a big difference. And I have enough money to buy a few of these. Oh, I didn't get the repair. Okay, so repair. Even though I'm going to sell them, I'll get that money back. I am going to the inn and I'm going to take a video break. And then I'm going to buy that stuff. And then we're going to go out and start working on like some of these quest chains back here. And probably go back and do that one just cause I want the experience. And I want the 3 silver too. Because anything that gets me closer to 14 is important, at least according to this, right? And 13th level with 6 bars left to go. I want to find out what this does. I have a feeling it's the cat. So I'm interested in that. And we'll take a break here. We'll get better armor. And we'll go back into that danger zone. See you in a while.